Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Times of India newspaper headline. So, first of all, corrupt Babu can be convicted even if proved circumstantially. SC. Next, in jail for 17 years, Godhar train burning convict gets bail. Lucky Skeps has flat gutted in fire at Tony High Rise. Next, quality of cough syrups okay, government. Next, state Hindujas signs rupees 35,000 crore MOU. Next, more counters to tackle IGIA rush. Next, QS arise over low college permits. Next, Nirav Modi loses all UK legal options, could be sent back in 28 days. Next, 43 UP cops get 7-year jail for killing 10 men in 91 terrorist encounter. Next, pendencies high due to system of appointing judges Riju. Next, Pandoli had not worsened seat belt properly, says police. Next, has Bihar's huge strategy toll rises to 42. Nitish warns no पिएगा वो मरेगा जो पिएगा वो मरेगा. Next, Punjab to provide healthy variant of country's liquor. Next, boost immunity against Hooch. Then we comes to page number 2 in that fire guts flat. Second blaze in Tony Tower in more than a year. Next, low college expansion. Some are more equal than others. Next, seaman held for crying to fly with fake documents. Next, all offences bailable. No arrest needed. Say cops. Next, BMC will decide on IITB report on hospital in 2 weeks. Next, state government now stays plan for aquarium on Worli dairy lands. Next, Kolaba assistant inspector catch accepting rupees 30,000 brief. Next on page number 4 in that cybercrime drugs on New Navi Mumbai top cops list. Next, terror funding case. Shakil Kin moves NIA court to for bail. Next, laborer's body found in water tank. Next, wider span of coastal road piers to cost rupees 650 crore more. Next, fund rollout of western suburbs metro likely in Jan. Ridership to be up 24-fold. Next, year on BMC cancels EV deal over delay in supply. Next, women held for promising people jobs for rupees 2 to 10 lakh. Next, MDR TB patients have to wait longer for 6-month treatment. Next, meet on border dispute held by Amit Shah futile. Next, Father Christmas files in from Finland. Next, poll for Mahim Masjid trustees triggers sectarian feud. Next, youth order 1.3 kilo marijuana from US held. Then we comes to page number 6 in that have law to punish all abusers of saints God. Next, for a better future, demolition of Gohale bridge finally begins. Next, court restrains association from using Kadi trademark. Next, actor Veena clarifies news report about her death. Next, protest in Worli over 20 detained. Next, Reha gives court travel picture of Lindhar partner. Next, Shraddha DNA report frees cops of circumstantial proof burden. Next, I have large boots to step into new AG Birendra Saraf. Next, a worthy sequel that's dazingly immersive and hypnotic. Next, man arrested for rape murder was working in power loom unit. Next, in the evening by the sea. Next, Take Fest at IITB after 3 years to hold first drone show on campus. Next, three more panel members quit over book row. Next, Rawat on clean sheet to Kirt account will be settled in 24. Then on page number 7 in that only 9 COVID patient in city hospital. Eunuch crucious thieves after rupees 14 lakh cash gold uh, burgled. Next, SGNP and around all decked out ahead of G20 delegates visit. Next, malnutrition a cause and effect of measles State task force asks private dogs to watch out. Next, two men fight with taxi driver, molest a woman held. Next, Shinde government signed MOU with Hinduja Group for rupees 35,000 crore investment. Next, Old Vasai Road overbridge shut till tomorrow. Then on page number 8 in that Dhule made college admission to start after SC directive. Next, BDD Chawal's residents can take rupees 25,000 rent if not keen on transit home. Next, MTDC to showcase state's Jewish heritage. Next, AI non-stop flight to San Francisco from city launched. Next, trap man eater tigers for forest mean to officials. Then on page number 10 in that Herod of 40 jumbos crushes 3 people to death in Assam. Next, CBI lends on rupees 20 crore superconducting material purchase. Next, drugs linked to Gambia deaths were fine. India takes on WHO. Next, question mark on civil liberties reflect over times. Big B at Kolkata Films Festival. Next, PIO girls make up almost entire US under 19 cricket team. Next, teacher held for beating 9-year-old student to death. Next, bar panel chief 8 trans people among 15 held. Then on page number 11 in that EAM attacks Pakistan China at UNSC on their terror stance. Next, air drill and Agni V test India signals to China. Next, government implants well protected from cyber hits. Next, ISRO launches 177 sats for 19 nations in 5 years. Next, Desi destroyer to be commissioned in city this Sunday. Next, Jay Shankar making same mistake as Krishna Menon did in 60s Tiwari. Then on page number 13 in that Delhi airport to up manpower expand security check area. Next, 20 retrieved antiquities on display at G20 meet. Next, Karnataka girl student thrash headmaster for abusing intimate. Next, stuck between rocks for 2 days. Man rescued after 22 hours. Next, to pass on rupees 60 crore assets to sons. Childless bros kill wives. Next, Delhi airport to up manpower expand security check areas. Next, 105% rise in PG med seats, 87% in MBBS in 8 years, says government. Next, NIV develops test kit to spot Nipah virus in hours. Next, no SC relief has WB challenges SC stays on Adhikari FIRs. Next, Mukhattar Ansari gets 10-year RI in 1996 cop murder case. Then on page number 14 in that lower fuel VAT minister asks non-NDA states. Next, after BRS office in Delhi, KCR turns to Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Next, Uttarakhand fires 43 missing government doctors. Next, in soccer crazy, WB spouse do finals flip for peace at home. Next, 22,000 appeals planes pending with info body. Next, check for enmity in ST/SC Act cases SC. Next, High Court will pass adopt orders on flight cripples. Next, Gir Lion translocation only after Gujarat MP talks, government tells RS. Next, Assam seeks delimitation to protect locals. Next, Nirav cannot seek note to appeal in SC directly. Next, in absence of evidence, inferential deduction of guilt is permitted SC. Next, limited power with government to fill vacancies need new system. Next, police exceeded power given by law, says top court. Next, Delhi High Court reserves verdict on plea against Agnipath. Next, first merit bail for Gujarat train burning convict. Then on page number 15 in that Sensex tanks 879 points on Fed's hawkish stance on rate hikes. Next, India growing faster than data shows Credit Suisse. Next, Musk Tesla shares sales near $40 billion. Next, Poonawalla Fincorp sells housing arm to PE. Next, Reliance unveils FMCG brand independence. Next, exports sees flat growth in November, trade deficit guidance. Next, 50 basis points after Fed, ECB eases hikes. Next, BOE rises rate to highest since 08. Next, tech stocks lose $6 trillion mid cap in 2022. Next, Rajan says difficult year ahead for Indian eco. Next, G20 can work on debt climate fin. Gopinath. Next, FTA keys for $100 billion textile exports. Next, NCLT cancelled shares hit capital loss claims. Next, on page number 16 in that message, it's an article section in that message in a bottle. Next, Morocco magic and more. Next, wealth of the nation. Next, how we treat our first citizens. Next, the Indian innovation that can change the world. Next, nurture humility, key to realizing the ultimate. Then on page number 17 in that teaching tech skills to students with disabilities. Next, don't expect to get preferential treatment. Next, next, Ontario's becomes second biggest tech cluster in North America. Next, how Map My India is trying to make on Google Maps. Next decade in India's decade in IBM. Next, fitness and happiness at Pine Labs. Then on page number 18 in that no Xmas truce, Ukraine forces sell Russia controlled Donetsk. Next, Indian cracks 2500-year-old Panini code. Next, one death after fresh clashes between Afghanistan and Pakistan forces. Next, US will restart free at home COVID test as infection soar. Next, Iran blames US for removal from UN Women's Rights Body. Next, China pushes vax as easing of COVID curves turns messy. Next, Foxconn to ease curves in Chinese iPhone factory. Next, Pakistan miniature set to land on moon with China's probe. Next, Spain parliament okays pioneering sexual reproductive health bill. Next, Iran blames US for removal from UN Women's Rights Body. Next, one dead after fresh clashes between Afghanistan and Pakistan forces. Next, Twitter suspends 25 accounts that track government agencies, billionaires, private planes. Next, Twitter must notify lay off workers of pending suit. Judge. Next, Thai king's eldest daughter in hospital with heart problem. Next, Harry accuses William of screaming at him, blames press for Meghan miscarriage. Next, no kidding across globe, satire of 10 moribs into misinformation. Next, Bojo has earned European 1 million for speeches since quitting. Then on page number 19 in that France escaped Moroccan quicksand trap. Next on page number 20 in that Deschamps masterclass. Next, two finals in a row in an incredible moment. Next, early goal made all the difference. Next, Morocco gave everything. They needed a little more. Next, US President Biden watches semi-final with Morocco PM. Next, this Bengal town prefers France over Messi's Argentina. Next, jubilation in France, but mood dampens with hit and run death. Then on page number 21 in that, Bangla in Kuldeep troubles. Next, Kohli know when to be aggressive. Next, we are missing a bowling coach. Next, my only plan was to hit one spot. Siraj. Next, sitting workload. Kane quits New Zealand Test captaincy. Next, Mumbai thump Andhra by 9 wickets. Next, Becker Germany bond after release from jail. Next, Japan Singapore sailors dominate. Next, Prabhakar quits as head coach of Nepal team. Next, Nadal Svetik named ITF camps. Next, Bhambiri uses protected ranking. Next, India to take on Ireland in semi-final. Next, Curry suffers injury as Warriors lose. Next, Mick Schumacher joins Mercedes. Next, Odisha Bangan shares spoils. Then on page number 22 in that center must step in require bis in Bihar police sponsored BJP. Next, minor girl found hanging, father booked for murder. Next, MP youth bleeds to death as people look on, take videos. Next, leopard kills its 8-year-old boy returning from shop in Jammu Jharkhand. Next, prohibition benefited a lot of people. Nitish. Next, G20 effect. Karnataka plans night tourism at MP. Then on page number 23, in that coastal road cost up rupees 650 crore CM. Next, Sensex takes 879 points plunge. Next, elephant herd kills 4 in Assam. Next, Desi girls make up US cricket team. Next, state stays Worli aquarium plan. Next, battle of the blues. Next, DNA test confirms bones found belong to Shraddha. Next, out of jail after 10 years, man held for girls rape murder. Then on page number 24, in that, why our airports feel like teeming bazaars this winter. Next, Punjab pegs its huge fight on healthy country require. Next, after Kedarnath, now meditate at Badri caves. Next, pawn addicted, 14 held for rape and murder of 8-year-old. Next, Ghaziabad couple friend making videos run over by train. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.